Hello viewers and fellow YouTubers, Mr. Leonidas here. I wanted to do a quick tutorial on making your own combo edge. This is a Becker Necker BK11, and I did a very small section of serrations on this knife, and just simply because I find a combo edge highly useful. Now, a lot of folks out there, they say that they're very difficult to maintain the sharpness, and my argument with that is something like a combo edge, very rarely do you actually have to maintain that sharpness. Now, on some occasions you will have to sharpen it up, and I think, and the way I do these combo edges is fairly easy to maintain. But anyway, so just gotta dive into it here. Like I said, that was the BK11, and that's another look at the combo edge I put on there, and like I said, not a whole lot. It's maybe an inch long of serrations. So what I've got here is I've got a Glock field knife, and want to give that a little bit of serration because this is the plain, the non-sawback version. So I just thought it'd be nice to have a little bit of a combo edge. Probably only going to do about an inch to an inch and a half. I'll tell you what, more close to about an inch. So the first step I'm going to do to make sure that I get the correct proportion of these is I'm going to put a little guide on here on the blade, a little bit of masking tape. And so what you want to do here is, since if you're a right-handed user, you want to make sure that you work on and create the combo edges on the right side of the knife, just so when you're cutting things, that other side of the blade there, it's going to catch better. So it's a right-handed serration on there, so it's not your slant is on your right side, so on your cutting side will be on the left there. So the first thing I do is, like I said, I'm going to put that guide in. So the way I'm going to do the guide of the tape is I'm going to have a little bit of the black going on up there, because I want this, instead of the serration just truly being just the blade, I want it to go up a little bit further. Actually, in fact, I'm probably going to raise that and get a little bit more black, because I like the more lengthier, the deeper the cut, and that's what I'm talking about. On this BK11 here, you can see the cuts going to the coating there a little bit. Alright, so I got that measured off. The second thing is I want to make sure, basically get a good alignment of all the notches and the teeth of the combo edge. So I'm just going to measure them off. I've just got a sort of a longer ruler here, and I've got a black Sharpie marker, and I'm just going to make some marks on the plain edge blade. And there is roughly about an inch of serration in there. So I'm just using one of the metal cutting blades on a Dremel here, and I've got it all lined up, so here we go. And I'm going to do this nice and easy and take my time. Alright, so there's a really good start. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up what I've done with like a small rasp or like a small triangular file, and just go ahead and clean them up. And then I'm going to rotate the knife and then get the other side where the more of the metal bits came through. That's where you're really going to need to use this file, is on the other side. And just run it through there and clean it up. There's a quick look at the really rough edges of it, and I want to go ahead and mention that I finished up with the file, and then I sort of beveled out the serrations a little bit more. I rounded them out more with the Dremel bit to make them a little bit wider, but they're not bad. They're fairly evenly spaced. I mean, they're not perfect. And so for the final step, what I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to re-hone the knife with the serrations, just to make sure, it's going to maintain that sharpness on there. And if you like to, get a diamond rod, which I do have. I didn't have one on me right now, and you can run it in through there and give it a really good polished, a fine edge. But I find that right now having the roughness in between the serrations there does still make for some pretty vicious cutting on that. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial of how to make your own combo or serrated edge by hand. And as you saw, I mainly used a Dremel tool to do the majority of the work, but you can still do the same, the same design, the same style of cutout I did with just a simple hand file. It can be done just as good. I just find the Dremel tool makes it much easier and faster. And then I also want to mention that combo edges are not for everyone. I prefer them just because they can cut through and rip through things much faster than a standard plain edge. But a plain edge has its benefits. That's why having a combo edge is ideal to me. But I at least have a combo edge knife in every kit that I have or I'm going to be carrying. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. And you're interested in seeing more, then also check out my Instagram, and I do keep up with current projects on there, and my Google+. So thank you so much for watching, Mr. Leonidas.